Okay, so determine the power series, and it's a rational function, and it says using sigma notation at a equals 0, all right? So there's a variety of ways of doing it. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to do it by recognizing it's related to somebody. And to do that, I'm going to write down it's related to this one over here, which is 1 over 1 minus u. And that's going to be 1 plus u squared plus yada, yada, yada. So I know it's related to that. So for me to do that, I need to rewrite it. So f of x is equal to x5 over 4 plus x squared. So the first thing I'll do is I'd factor out x5 on top, because I want a 1, and I'd factor a 4 out from the bottom. And what would I get over there? I would get 1 plus x squared over 4. All right, now I'm almost there. I got to write it so it looks just like the 1 over 1 minus u. So it's x5 over 4 times, I'll write this down as 1 minus x squared over 4. All right, now I think I see it. Let me write this down for you. It's x5 over 4 times, and what I'm looking at this thing here as being related to this thing over here. I just write it down. What are you going to see? Well, you're going to see 1. Then you're going to see, plus the u. Well, the u is minus x squared over 4. And then it's going to be plus that thing squared, which is x4. I'm not going to square the 4 on the bottom. Write down 4 squared. It's going to be minus x6 over 4 cubed, yada, yada, yada. That goes on forever, by the way. I see the pattern. Let me keep writing this down. Oh, by the way, this one converges on this situation over here, which means this is going to converge on this situation over here. I'll get back to that later. I'm ready to write down multiplication now. I'll be careful about it. And this is going to be x5, 4 to the first power, minus x7, and that's going to be 4 squared. And that's going to be plus x9 over 4 cubed, minus x11 over 4 to the 4th power. And this goes again on forever. I'm going to write the sum down now. And the sum, looking at it, I'm going to start at 0. I'm going to go up to infinity. The first thing I'll do is, certainly you can do the alternating pattern first or the bottom number. They're both pretty easy. I'm going to say it looks like the bottom is 4 to the n plus 1. Is that going to work out? It's going to give me 4 to the 1, 4 to the 2, 4 to the 3, 4 to the 4. The next thing I do is alternating pattern, which looks like minus 1 to the nth power. That's going to be plus minus, plus minus, plus minus forever. I'm looking at the power, though, of the x. And what do I see there? I see x to some power. And what's it going to be? 5, 7, 9, 11. They're going up by 2. So it's going to be 2n. I'm going to be careful here. And I want the first exponent to be 5. So I mean plus 5 over here. Is that going to give it to me? It does. It gives me 5, 7, 9, 11. Okay, I got this part covered. This is the power series. But I want to do this thing over here, which looks relatively simple. It's going to be x squared. And I get a 4 over here. This means the x will be between plus or minus 2. So the radius here is going to be 2. The length of the interval is 4. And the interval is going to be from minus 2 to 2. All right? Look at the key and make sure this is written down for you, or some variation close to it. All right? When I mean close to it, equivalent. Might start a different number, by the way. So let me get my highlighter out. I'm looking for this. Let me see if I got that. N is 0. Yeah, infinity, minus 1 to n. You got that, yeah. Did I get the radiuses too? I did. And did I get the interval? I did. And we're good to go on to the next question. Thank you.